everybody, welcome to our guided meditation today, all about achieving your goals. First of all, just pop your name in the chat, where you are in the world, so that we can see where our beautiful community is calling in from today. I'm gonna grab my laptop and place it over here. Hello, Brianna, we've got Ella's here. Welcome everybody, so excited to see you here today. So excited. Oh, Penny, you gonna come and say hello as well? Come here then. You gotta come over here if you wanna say hi. Welcome everybody. We've got people in Arizona, in London, Slovakia. Hi Carol, hi Janice, hi everybody. So they get a little bit funny with the incense. Alfie, you've come in to say hi as well? I tell you what, it's all fun and games right here this morning. The guys, the dogs love the incense. I think that's what it is. It sends them a little bit crazy. Guys, what are you doing? Putting your butt in the air. You can just see Alfie. Well, welcome everybody. I am so honored and blessed to be here with you guys today. And we really are going to talk about a visualization meditation. And it's perfect because this weekend I'd actually blocked off to do some visualization myself. And today I'm going to get to share some of my tips and the ways that I do it, and also how you can visualize what it is that you want in your life as well. Isn't that right, Penny? So first of all, I just want to know, has anybody ever done any visualization? If you have done it, just put a number 3 in the chat. If this is something that you have never done before, just put a number 5 in the chat, just to see where you guys are at. Hi Megan, welcome. Megan's over in Washington State. Carol's here, we've got Beth on the line. Sharon. Amazing. So first of all, just get yourself nice and comfortable. Make sure that you don't have any distractions. Go on Alfie, you gonna go for a walk? And get yourself into a nice seated position. And first of all, we're just going to get connected together. We're just going to take a couple of deep breaths in and out. So sit up nice and tall. Relax your palms on the top of your knees. Drop those shoulders down. Pull that belly button in, lifting up through the chest, dropping those shoulders down, just slightly lifting up your chin, and close your eyes. Just get your body nice and centered. And just naturally taking a couple of deep breaths on your own. We're going to do it together in just a moment. Just get present with yourself, with where you're at, feeling your feet on the floor, dropping those shoulders down, lifting up through your chest. Give yourself a nice little smile. You're here, you showed up, you're making it happen. Now let's take in a collective breath in together. Keep those eyes closed, so inhale through the nose. 3, 2, 1, and exhale everything out. 3, 2, 1. Let's do that 3 more times. Inhale through your nose. 3, 2, 1, and exhale. 3, 2, 1. 2 more times. Inhale through the nose. Inhale for 3, 2, 1, and drop those shoulders down. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. One more time. Biggest breath. Inhale through your nose. 3, 2, 1, and big. Exhale everything out. Gently open your eyes. And just gently come to a nice breathing naturally on your own. Maybe just reflecting back on the week that you've had, the morning that you've had, the last hour that you've had. Just having some gratitude for all of the amazing things that have happened. Could be in the last hour, could be in the last week, the last month, the last year. And what's so important when we first do any visualization or we're thinking about the future and achieving our life goals, let's look back, first of all the amazing things that we have accomplished. So if you want to lie down doing this, or if you want to sit up, either way, I'm going to take it lying down. I just want you to bring in all of the amazing things that have happened, that you've achieved in your life. And you might feel like it's the smallest thing. You might feel like it's something so huge. But I want you just for the next 2 minutes to think about all of the amazing things that you've achieved. And even if it's something that you've overcome, even if it's something that happened to you, maybe bring in those moments as well. Just relax your head on the ground, relax those hands, flop those feet out to the side. In 2 minutes, think about all of the amazing things, big and small. Maybe you go back a week, a month. What did you do that was amazing in 2020? Was it that you had a moment of fear, of panic, and you overcame it? What is it that you tried a new job? You met a new friend? All of the moments, bring them all into you right now. Just breathe. Smile. Let the corners of your mouth just come up a little inch with happiness, with all of the incredible things that you've achieved. All the people that you've met, or the experiences that you've had. Think about those memories. Happiness, all those things that you accomplished, that you got to experience, that you got to overcome, that they're your memories. It's not comparing with somebody else, it's your life, it's what you got to experience, it's what you get to hold on to, and you get to treasure. So often we compare ourselves to other people, other people's accomplishments, other people's experiences. Let's just have gratitude and be grateful for our own. Thirty more seconds. Think of something else that maybe happened when you were younger. Maybe 5 years ago, 10 years ago. Maybe just one little tiny thing that happened today that you're like, wow, what a great moment that was. Now spread your fingers nice and wide, and then just gently bring your hands into a fist, grabbing hold of all of those amazing moments into your hands, squeezing them tight, holding them tight in your body, in your hands, in your soul, in your heart. They're your memories, they're your achievements, they're your vision. Gently relax the hands. Bring your knees in towards your chest. And just rock from side to side. Give me 3 gentle roll-ups. Breathe. 2. And 1 more. Come all the way up. Come into a seated position. And tell me something that was one of your memories, one of your achievements. You want to declare it out there. It's just part of the process. Put it out in the chat so that everybody can see something that came to mind for you. Something that you was like, oh my goodness, I can't even remember I did this. Getting into the highest level choir at school. Amazing, congratulations. That's definitely not my memory, because I cannot sing. That gets to be Ella's memory. Everybody else, we have 50 people on here right now. We should have everybody saying at least one thing. At least one thing, because this is part of the process. It's writing it down. It's putting it out there in the universe. This is not going to work if you just say, oh, I'm not going to participate. Participation is the key. Graduated college with honors. Grand Canyon hike. Today I managed to pet my cat. Amazing. Becoming a manager and gave birth. That's incredible. I started a new job at a country club. Amazing. All of these things, remember, are our memories, our things that we get to cherish. Because who else managed to get into the highest level of choir at school? Who else? Not me, not Janice, not Sharon. No, that was Ella. Amy said that she forgave someone that really hurt her. Janice said spending time with her daughter. So can you see that all of these memories are unique to us, not somebody else? So just take a moment to appreciate all of the things that you have achieved over your lifetime. And don't get so caught up in what we want to do next. Take a sip of your tea, take a sip of water. Kimberly said, I checked off all the boxes on her BTS calendar for the first time. Incredible. Jacqueline said, exploring California's national parks and some amazing hikes. Alice said, a hug from her son. Amazing. See, this is so incredible. When we try to compare ourselves with what somebody else has done, it's never going to be their experience. It's never going to be our experience. So you can see all of these different, incredible areas in life. Jan Marie says, meeting my person. Congratulations. Me too. That one I can relate with. But not all of the things that we're going to relate with of everybody, because they get to be our own personal experiences. Leah said, moving back to London. Taught my daughter to read a book, beginning to end. Congratulations, Nicole. So all of these things that we get to look back on are our own personal experiences. And that's why comparing ourselves to somebody else's life, to somebody else's achievements, to somebody else's vision, to somebody else's accomplishments, it's going to take away from all the things that you got to do. So often we're like, oh, what about this? What if we just created this? What if we achieved this? What if we just had this person's life? Well, if that's the way that you want to think, you're going to have to take away all of those incredible memories that you have, because you're wanting to trade it with somebody else's life. So I just want you to hold on to those incredible achievements. Meryl says, quit my job that was so stressful, enjoyed the summer in my hometown by the lake. Beautiful. So now let's just spend some time thinking about what it is that we want to be in the future, what it is that we want to achieve, what it is that we want to go after, what fears that we want to get let go of. And everybody is going to have their own way and their own thoughts about what it is that they want. That's what makes us all so special and unique. But first of all, I want you to think about the type of person that you get to become to be able to have the things that you want. Because that is the very first step. You know, Jim Rohn always says, work harder on yourself than you do on your job. Because when you work hard on yourself, you become the person that you get to be to achieve the things that you want in life. So whatever has happened in the past, let's let that go. That was a learning experience, and we're still going to make mistakes as we go forward in the future. Nobody is perfect. And the more mistakes that you make and the quicker that you learn from them, the quicker that you're going to be that person that you want to be. So get yourself comfortable and just close your eyes, bringing your hands wherever it's comfortable for you. Maybe it's bringing them in front of your legs. Maybe it's on your knees. And I just want you to just breathe into the person that you know that you are destined to be, to achieve the things that you want to achieve. How do you walk? How do you show up? How do you talk? How do you dress? How do you react? So I want you to visualize yourself walking. Close your eyes. I want you to visualize yourself walking into a room. You can choose who the people in the room are, but how do you walk into that room? What shoes are you wearing? Are you wearing a skirt? Are you wearing a dress? Are you wearing a jumpsuit? Are you wearing a bikini? What are you wearing? What's the outfit look like? What's the colors? What's the material? Is it flowy? Is it tight? Do the shoes have heels on them? Are they flat? Have you got boots? How's your hair? Is it down? Is it up? Is it in braids? Do you have a clip in it? Really visualize what it is that you're looking like. How is your makeup? Do you have makeup on? Do you have jewelry? What does your jewelry look like? Is it beads? Is it diamonds? Is it gold? Is it silver? Is it rose gold? Do you have a ring on? Do you have a bracelet? Dress yourself. Now, as you walk into this room, how are you walking into the room? How are you walking into the room? Apparently, Alfie is walking into the room and spilling my tea everywhere. How are you walking into the room? Keep your eyes closed. Visualize yourself walking into the room. Keep your eyes closed. Are you walking in with confidence? Are you walking in with a smile on your face? Are your shoulders down? Are you standing proud? Are you running into the room? Are you strutting into the room? Are you walking into the room? Are you jogging into the room? Is your chin lifted? How's the expression on your face? Are you smiling? Are you looking around at all of the people? Now, who are the people that you are looking at? Are they people that you know? Are they family? Are they friends? How are you greeting them? Are you going up to them with confidence and saying hi? Are you smiling at them? Are you hugging them? Are you shaking their hand? Just feel those moments as you walk into that room. Who are you looking at? Who is smiling back at you? Who are your friends? Maybe they're new friends. Maybe right now you're like, oh, I don't want to walk into the room with any of my friends because they're pulling me down. They're negative energy. I want to visualize my new friends. I want to visualize friends that I walk up to and they give me a high five. And they give me a massive hug. And they say, oh my goodness, you're amazing. Are you walking into a room and maybe they're people that you've helped on a nutrition plan? I know that we've got some coaches in the room. Maybe you're walking into your team. Maybe you're walking in, you've got your own business, you're walking into people that work with you. What are you walking into? Somebody just put in the chat something that came to them as they were doing this experience. Was it something that they were like, oh, this was unique. I didn't know this about myself. I didn't know that this is how I wanted to visualize myself. How did you visualize yourself? Who did you visualize with you? That's the beautiful part, is that we get to create that. We get to create who we want to surround ourselves with. If you are in a position right now where you're not surrounded by amazing people, maybe you're in a toxic friendship, a toxic relationship, toxic family, and that vision that you just created for yourself isn't in alignment with what's going on right now and who you are, who you want to be, which means that you got to make some changes, which is tough. It's not easy. It's not easy. But when we can visualize it and we can see who we want to be around us, that's what's going to help us achieve our goals. And that's what's going to help us achieve the things that we want to in life. Because without a great support system, without cheerleaders, without people that just want you to win, being in a toxic relationship, being in toxic friendships, being around toxic people, family members, it's going to weigh you down. So is there something right now in a shift that you get to make to be able to help you get to where you want to be? Because that's the first part of this visualization process. It's not what we want, it's who do we have to become and who do we have to surround ourselves with to be able to have the confidence, the support, and the structure to help us achieve what we want in life. And honestly, from personal experience, I can tell you that is the biggest change and shift that we get to make. Kimberly says, I walked into Extravaganza next year celebrating with Team Fearless, red dress, and those fancy black heels I see you and Megan wearing in your Instagram posts. Yes, Kimberly. I visualized that moment so much when I hit Pres Team. I visualized it. I visualized seeing my family and on stage and holding the flowers and everything. I visualized it for years. 6 years I visualized it for. Entertaining and having people over again. I visualized being with my parents and my best friends all smiling. I see myself tomorrow when I have presentation to my CEO and other directors to close a big project I was working on last year, so I know it will end up great. Incredible. What a perfect day to do that visualization. When you have something so big the next day. But you know what? We get to do this all the time. Once a week, just putting in time into your diary to schedule, to visualize, to think about, are you becoming the person that you want to become? To get to where you want to be. I visualize connecting with my daughter. Beautiful. Kimberly wants to hug Penny and Alfie right now. I know they are being very cute and cozy. Although Alfie, if you want to play it back, everybody had their eyes closed at the time, but Alfie did completely knock my tea over. Everything in life is no problem, Alfie, as long as you didn't get burned, huh? You didn't get burned from the tea? They're here to support you too. Everybody loves some Alfie and Penny. Yes, this came at the right time. So thankful. And Laminda, you showed up for yourself. You showed up here. So as we just close out this last 5 minutes, let's just think about just a couple of things that you're looking forward to in the future. You're looking forward to achieving. Maybe it's just a 1-year goal, a 3-year goal, and a 5-year goal. So let's go back to closing our eyes. If you want to lay down, you can. Whatever makes you comfortable. Just think about one thing that you want to achieve over the next year. Whether it's a physical exercise, whether it's going to a new country, whether it's having a new experience, starting a new hobby, getting a promotion. What's one thing that we can choose to have for our 1-year goal? What's our 1-year goal going to be? And you're going to have loads of goals. Let them all fly in. Think about all the things that you want. Then let's focus on that one. I want you to imagine that you've just achieved it, or you've just done it. Whatever outfit that you were wearing that was making you feel confident. You're walking back into that room with your friends, your family, your support system. And you've just achieved that goal. I want you to feel what that moment's going to be like. So as Kimberly said, if it's hitting that new promotion, walking back into that room with all of those people around you after you've accomplished that goal, you walk into your room, you can see the smiling faces of the people that in that room that we just created. How does that feel? What are people saying to you? What are you saying? How's your face? Are you jumping up and down? Are you going, yes? Are you smiling? Are you content? Are you calm? What does that moment feel like? Jacqueline just said walking into a new home that she can call her own. Jessica says, everything is no problem. Always good to hear that from you, Rebecca. Good reminder to us all. Everything is no problem. I hit my car the other day pretty hard and I had to pay 2 new tires. But nobody died. So it's all good. I'm not going to get stressed about it. Could have been a lot worse. It can always be a lot worse. But just come back to that moment. You're walking back into the room after you've accomplished that goal that you've worked so hard for. You have all these people around you cheering, smiling at you. Now let's think about a 3-year goal. Maybe something that's going to take just a little bit longer. You're going to have to work a little bit harder. Maybe become more of who you are right now. Think about that 3-year goal. What does that look like? What is your 3-year goal? Where do you want to go? And then think about that 5-year goal. What's that 5-year goal? Where do you want to be in 5 years' time? What's something that you want to have accomplished that you'd be proud of? Remembering the person that you get to become along the way to achieve that goal. Just put some of these in the chat so that we can hear your goals, hear your vision. Walking into my club with lots of happy people enjoying themselves. Reconnecting with my boyfriend in Utah after not seeing him for a year due to COVID. Amazing. I can't imagine that visualization of feeling how that's going to be. So as part of the process here is once you've been thinking about it, write them down. Write it down. Put it in the chat. Declare it. Declare what your goals are going to be. Then just walking back into that room once you've achieved that 5-year goal. Who are you? And maybe your clothes have changed slightly in those 5 years. Maybe you're walking slightly different. Maybe you have a little bit more of a hop in your step. Maybe your smile is bigger. Maybe the people that are in that room are different. Maybe there's more people now in that room. I want to go to Greece, take my son to London and be in love again. My 3 years is getting to Western Oregon and my 5 years graduating college with my major in special education. Expanding my team and taking them on the journey with me. Scaling and stabilizing my division at work so that I can take a step back in 5 years. So really get connected with how it's going to feel when you've achieved that, because when you are so connected to what it is that you want, when you visualize it, when you think about it daily, people say, like, how do you stay so motivated? I think about what I want to achieve and what I want to create every single day. And now it's just natural. It doesn't skip my brain, doesn't skip my heart, doesn't skip my soul. So think about this every day. What is it that you want to achieve? How are you going to walk into that room? Who do you get to become along the way? Stephanie says, being a Pilates teacher and having an impact on people's health and taking my daughter on a holiday each half term. This is amazing. So let's just close out today, or just come into a nice seated position. Bring your hands on top of your knees, dropping your shoulders down, lifting up through your chest, and taking a couple of breaths. Giving yourself a smile. Take a nice collective breath. Inhale together as Alfie's about to burn his butt on the incense stick. Take a nice inhale together. Exhale. everything out. Now come back to this every week until it's ingrained into your mind that you do it on a regular basis. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me today. Thank you for participating. Well done for showing up. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'm going to have to move this before Alfie is literally going to burn his butt on his incense. What are you doing? Well, at least we're laughing, right? This is fun. Okay. Well, I'll let you just watch Alfie for a minute or so. Alfie, what are you doing? Isn't he funny? Well, I love you all so much. I'm so glad that you thought this was amazing. And I'm glad that you needed that today, because we are here to support you. And with that being said, let's take one final breath in together. Inhale through your nose. Exhale everything out. And we will see you on our next live. Remember that we have our inner transformation program that starts in October. So if you're loving this and you want to dive in a little bit more about your goals, your vision, what it is that you want to create for your future, just go to RebeccaLouiseCoaching.com and you can get started with us. We start in October the 4th. I think it's the 3rd or the 4th. But if you join now, you're going to get access to our guest speakers as well that we've been having, which is just, they're absolutely unbelievable. I'm so excited about our guest for September, my dear friend Allison. And those of you who are doing the Inner Transformation Program, just put ITP in the chat so that I can see you. And if you're not signed up, now is the time to just step into what it is that you want for your future and for your life. Because if you don't do any sort of programs, if you're not on something, you're not connected, you're not going to be able to build that for the future. So get yourself in to the Inner Transformation Program. It's going to be absolutely unbelievable. You're going to meet some great friends from it as well. And I will see you on our next live. Alfie, thank you so much for being so entertaining. And please watch yourself on my incense. I love you guys. Mwah.